Shri Guru Shri Gita Padakamalam. We have heard from authorities. There is no question of inquiry. What is the... Even if you don't quote, you can assert firmly that everyone is a Shudra. How? That guṇa-karma-vibhāgaśaḥ. Bhagavad-gītā says this classification is made guna-karma. So, what is the karma at the present moment? They are seeking service. The so-called education means seeking service, master. Parichajyātmakam kāryam sudra karma svabhava. This is Shastra. Anyone who is attached to give service to others or without giving service to others, he cannot live. There is a Hisudra. He has no independent existence. Just like I was showing, the dog, unemployed, lean and thin, because he has no master. The same dog, when he has got a master, he will be stout and strong, and as soon as he how, I've got my master. So this is Sudra. Sudra is compared with the dog. The dog is never happy without a master. Then it is a street dog. That is the difference between a household dog and a street dog. So, in this age, practically you see, unless there is employment, he is a street dog. That is the proof that everyone is a Shudra. That is the proof.
Brahman is not to accept any employment.
No. He'll die of starvation, he'll not accept any employment. That is Brahman. Kshatriya also that, and Vaishya also that. Only Shudra. The Vaishya will find out some business. He'll find out some business. So, there is a practical story. One Mr. Nandi, long in the Calcutta, he went to some friend that if you can give me a little capital, I can start some business. So he said, you are Vaishya, mercantile? Yes. You are asking money from me? Money is on the street. You can find out. So he said, I don't find. You don't find? What is that? There is a dead mouse. Oh, that is your capital. You see? So in those days, plague in Calcutta, plague was going on. So municipal declaration was, any dead mouse brought to the municipal office, he will be paid 2 annas. So he took that dead body of the mouse and took to the municipal office, he was paid 2 annas. So he purchased some rotten betel nuts with 2 annas and washed it and sold it at 4 annas or 5 annas. In this way again, that man became so rich man. One of the family member was, or God was, Nandi family. That Nandi family still, they have got 400, 500 men to eat daily. A big aristocratic family. And that family's regulation is, as soon as one son or daughter is born, 5,000 rupees deposited in the bank, and at the time of his marriage, that 5,000 rupees with interest, he can take it. Otherwise, there is no more share in the capital. And everyone who lives in the family, he gets eating and a shelter. This is it. But the original, the establisher of this family, Nandi, he started his business with a dead rat or mouse. That is actually fact. That if one wants to live independently, in Calcutta I have seen, and in poor class Vaishyas, and in the morning they will take some dal, bag of dal, and go door to door. Dal is required everywhere. So in the morning he makes dal business, and in the evening he takes one canister of kerosene oil. So in the evening everyone will require. Still you will find in India, nobody was seeking for employment. Any little, whatever he has got, is selling some groundnuts or the peanuts, something he is doing. After all, Krishna is giving maintenance to everyone. It is a mistake to think that this man is giving me maintenance. No. Shastra says, eko bohunam vidudhati kaman. It is confidence in Krishna. That Krishna has given me life, Krishna has sent me here, so he will give me my maintenance. So according to my capacity, let me do something, and through that source, Krishna's maintenance will come. Just like we are maintaining so many people in the Krishna consciousness movement. So what business we are doing? But we are confident that Krishna will send us our maintenance. That confidence is required. A Shudra means he becomes disturbed. He becomes disturbed. Oh, I have no employment. How shall I eat? How shall I go? How shall I live? And he has no faith in Krishna. The Brahman has got full faith, the Kshatriya has got little less faith, the Vaishya has little less faith, and Shudra has no faith. This is the difference. So, your question was that how we can know a Shudra? Because everyone is now faithless and everyone is seeking after employment. Therefore, we may discuss in so many ways, because people have become Shudra, therefore the capitalists are exploiting them. If everyone denies to be served, then these so-called industries will fail immediately. That is Gandhi's proposal. Non-cooperate with the British government, and it will wind up and actually serve. Because people are now Shudras, they depend for their bread to others. The others exploit them. Come here, you work, and I shall give you bread. They do not believe anymore, oh, God give us our daily bread. They think that this our master give us daily. That is Shudra. Shudra means one who is dependent on others. Parichajjātmakam kārjam Shudra karma svabhajam. This is the description, definition of Shudra. And Vaishya, Krishi go raksha vanijjam, Vaishya karma svabhajam. Vaishya is doing the Krishi, agriculture. Why he should depend on it? Take some land from the government. He will produce your food. Why is it difficult? Keep some cows, you get milk. Vaishya karma, go raksha. If you have got excess, then make trade. Why you should depend on others? They do not want. They want that I shall go at 10 o'clock in the office and I shall do nothing, simply I shall take the pen and make like this and take my salary. Cheating. This is going on. Therefore the whole system is polluted. Nobody is doing his duty. Cātur-varṇyaṁ mayā sṛṣṭam guṇa-karma-vibhāgaśaḥ. According to one's quality, one must work. But nobody wants to work. Therefore they are Sudras. They are working, but at the care of somebody else, not independent. Then now the school, college, the teacher is also depending on salary. So they are Sudras. So what teaching they will give? Teaching is the business of the Brahman. No salary. Formerly, all the Brahmins, they used to have, it is called toll, chatuspati. Brahmana, he'll sit down anywhere and invite that if you like, you can come and take some teachings from me. Yes. So still in villages you will find the Brahmana is sitting somewhere and the small children are coming and they are bringing some presentation, somebody is bringing rice, somebody, and Brahman was satisfied. Whatever Krishna is saying, that's all. This is Brahmanical qualification. He doesn't want more. There was a Brahmin teacher in Krishnanagar. So the Jamindar of Krishna, Raja Krishna Chandra, he went there. The Brahmana, what can I help you? No, I don't want your help. No, your house is not very good and I was quite satisfied. Now you are pulling up. No, I've got my student, they bring some rice and here is a tamarind tree. My wife collects some leaves, boils it, and that becomes nice soup. And these boys bring some rice. I'm quite satisfied. Your protection is there, give me 20%. I will give you protection. This is Kshatriya business, Brahmana business teaching, and Vaishya till the field, agriculture, get your food. Where is dependence? Only the Shudra, he cannot take up all this thing. Give me some service, sir. Give me some service. In the modern education, the more and more industry is increasing, their Shudras are being trained up. Technology. Technology means he must get some service, otherwise he is useless. Simple life, teaching, Brahmana and Kshatriya, give protection, and Vaishya, till the ground. Where is the question of scarcity? The scarcity is that nobody is doing his real duty, guṇa-karma-vibhāgaśaḥ, and people are exploiting. There is competition, dissatisfaction, fight, so many things, sinful activities. The whole society is polluted. Actually, the whole human society is now conducted by the Shudras. But Shudras cannot run on government, that is not possible. Because that Shudra, your Nixon, is a Shudra. He is exalted, post, therefore everything is not in order.
The Kshatriya should run the government,
oh, yes.
and the Brahmin should give advice.
Yes. That is Vedic system. The Brahmana should never take part in administration. They would give advice according to Shastra.
You said that research is all right, but there has to be a standard. There has to be a standard. It has to be standardized.
Yes. Research.
Yes.
Yes. So that is the business of the research scholar, how to make it standardized. Everything is standardized. Just like you have found the molecules, protons, they are working in a standardized way. They are not working whimsically. There is standard process.
And what is that standard? What is that standard?
The standard is already there. Is not that?
Yes.
Standard is already there. Krishna has already made this standard. Our intelligence is to know how this standard has come.
So we say that Brahma Jigyasa is a standard. Is that
Brahma Jigyasa means anything you take, it is working in a standard way. Just like the sun is rising. Yeah, the Brahma Jigyasa means how the sun is rising exactly in time. Who has made this rule? In astronomy there is a very fine calculation, 1/10,000th part of a minute or something like that. I have heard from you scientists. They make calculation of the movement of the sun like that. In astrology also, the moment is calculated like that. If the exact moment is there, by mathematical calculation, it can give you the exact history of your whole life. This is standard, all standard. Niyamita. Jasya brahmati kala-chakra. There is Brahma Samhita says. Jasakshuri sabita sagala grahanang raja samasta siramutya sīsatija jasya agvaya brahmati sang bhritakala chakro govindavadi bhusatama. How exactly the sun and the moon and the planet they are rotating. How? Jasya agvaya, by whose order? That Govinda Adi Purush I offer. Everywhere you'll find the research.
But the difference, the difference between the transcendentalist and the scientist is that they do not know the standard of research.
Yeah, that's why we say they're fools. Why do you say mudha? Because they do not know. And our business is easy. We take Vedic version, Krishna's version, Brahma's version, Vyasadeva's version, and accept. That's all. Which one is easiest? Our business is very simple. You ask your father, a child asks his father, "Father, what is this?" The father says, "This is microphone, my dear son." And he will say, "Mother, this is microphone." So when he says to his mother, "This is microphone," is he correct or not? He's correct. He may be child, but because he has accepted the words of his father, his statement is correct. So our process is that. Take the version of the authority Krishna and you repeat it, your version is correct. This is our policy. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you rascal scholar, philosopher, scientist, don't manufacture anything. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. That's all, you become master. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna. You become master, you become teacher, a spiritual master, that's all. And whatever little success I have got, only for this reason. I have never said anything which is not spoken by Krishna. I never said, in my opinion, I never said. You have so many students, I never said that. What is my opinion? One should know what is the value of my opinion. I am imperfect being. This is called tinadapi suniti tarorupi. If one thinks, oh, I am big scholar, I am this, I am that, you are rascal. You have to simply carry the message of Krishna. But for your understanding, you can make research.
The secret.
Huh?
That is the secret.
Yeah, that is the secret. Jasya devi para bhakti yatha devi tatha gurau tasyaiti katita jarta prakasanti mahatmana. If one has got unflinching faith in Krishna and his representative Guru, then all the knowledge will be revealed to him automatically. Just like yourself, you are a big scientist. You have talked with me, you have studied with me, or you have examined me in so many ways, or I have also spoken whatever I had knowledge. Unless you are convinced, how you can say that you are my spiritual? But what is the secret? I am not a scientist, I am not a MC. I have to agree to accept my spiritual master. Because I stick to this principle. Krishna and Guru, that's all. This is the secret. So today is Baladev Avirbhav. Baladev means the strength. Na atma balahinena labhya. You cannot understand, realize yourself without the help of Baladev. Therefore, in this Vedic literature, Nayam Atma Balahinena Labdha. You cannot become self-realized without the help of, without the mercy of Baladev. Now, our Vivekananda Swami, he interpreted that unless you become stout and strong, like the bulls and the buffalo, you cannot realize self. He interpreted it. So he engaged people to make gymnastic, exercise. He became very stout and strong, eat meat. And this is going, this philosophy is going. Balahina, unless you become as strong as a tiger, you cannot realize yourself. This interpretation is Balahina. Therefore, always they put this argument that our countrymen is suffering, there is no food, first of all we must give them food, make them strong, stout, then we shall talk about Krishna consciousness. Do they not say like that?
Yes.
This is another nonsense. Balahinana does not mean this physical strength. Bala means spiritual strength. Baladev. Baladev is spiritual strength. Nityānāṁ. Balaram haila nitā.
Hina means?
Eh?
Hina? Balahina.
Hina means without. And Bala means strength. So Shastra says, Nayam Atma Balahinena Labha. One who is less strong, and one who has no support of the strength, then he cannot make any progress in spiritual self-realization. This is Vedic Indian. But they interpret that unless you become physically strong, you cannot make any spiritual advance. But in the Western countries you have seen so many people physically very strong, stout and strong, practically everyone. But what is their advancement in self-realization? These things are going. So, Bala means spiritual strength, not material strength. Nāmatma balahinana labha. That means one must be spiritually strong. That spiritually strong means to have good faith in Krishna and Guru. That is spiritual strength. Therefore, Baladev means Guru, spiritual strength. Balaram haila nitā. Nitāyar karuna have. What is that song? Nitāyar karuna have braje Radha Krishna pal. is, if there is mercy of nityo, then that Vishnu said, call him. Said, आइए ना. आइए सर. आइए. Sit down. You can make some space. आइए. A verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, idang hi pungsastapasasrutasava sṛṣṭasya suktasya ca buddha dattaya aviccito artha kavibhi nirupita jat uttama sloka guṇa-karma-vibhāgaśaḥ. That everyone is situated in some business, occupation. So it is the duty of the person, never mind in whatever occupation he is engaged, uttama sloka guṇa-karma-vibhāgaśaḥ, to glorify the Supreme Lord. It doesn't matter whether he is a medical man or he is an engineer or a lawyer or whatever his name is, politician. His only business is by his occupational duties to glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the basic principle of Krishna consciousness. We do not advise that you change your place. There is no need of changing place. Sthane sthita, this is Brahma's version. Sthane sthita sruti-gatāṁ tanuvāṁ manobhi. You remain in your occupation, your position, but kindly hear. Therefore we have got so many shastras. Vedic, therefore the Vedic literature is known as Shruti. One has to hear. But that education is lacking. Nobody is hearing the Vedic literature. They are hearing so many other things, but not. Therefore, Bhagavad says, Srutubhyadini Rajendra Ninang Santi Sahasrasu. Srutubhyadini, the business is to hear. But Srutubhyadini Rajendra Ninang Santi Sahasrasa Apasyatam Atmatattam Griheshu Griyamedina. Griheshu, we are now compact in our home. You take universal home or your house home or this body home, we are within. So, Griheshu Grihamedina, because we have taken that the home business is everything. Griheshu Grihamedina. And who has taken like this? Apasyatam atmatattam. One who cannot see what is the value of my existence. Atma-tattva. For them, Srutubhyadini Rajendra Ninang Santi Sahasra. They have got many things to hear. Here, of course, in India, we have got newspaper, 4 pages, 5 pages. But in the foreign countries, especially in America, they will present newspaper. Therefore, there is paper scarcity. Unnecessarily printing so much, huge quantity of newspaper. And people, sometimes they do not touch it. The newspaperman throws in everyone's bungalow and it is lying for 3 days. So, who is going to read? But they are making their business because they get advertisement. In the many news, So they have got to hear or understand so many news, but not this Bhagavad. They will devote the whole day for reading this newspaper or some fiction or some novel for this or that, some political talks and everything. But they have no time to hear Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavatam. Oppositamatma, because they have no interest in self-realization. There is no interest. People have lost all interest. This is the position. Therefore, this Krishna consciousness movement is essential at the present moment.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare